Alright, so we just spoke to Sayori. She basically confessed her feelings for crispy bacon, and now we have the choice that we were all waiting for. So, I love you. You'll always be my dearest friend. So, do we love her, or do we friend zone her?
No, I love her. I really do.
But what about Yuri?
I know, I like Yuri too. The thing is, well, if I say I love her, she will get even more, she will repress more. I mean, if the game acknowledges that, if I say I love you, she'd feel worse.
Will she?
I think.
Alright, so what are we gonna do?
You'll always be my dearest friend.
Oh god. Alright. Last chance. Where's the mouse? Alright, here it is. Alright, so, are you sure?
I'm sure.
Alright, in the wise words of Crispy Bacon, Sayori, you'll always be my dearest friend. You'll always be my dearest friend.
You'll always be my dearest friend.
What you need the most of is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were.
You know what helps? Saying, please, I can call a psychologist, a therapist, something, anything. I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredible pained expression.
Is it what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this.
Sayori...
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember?
Oh man.
For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down the path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Crispy Bacon. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So...
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees.
Ah!
Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react.
I don't either.
Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Ah, shit. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? Well, I don't know, because you just rejected her in her own face.
But, well, I have no excuse.
There's nothing more I could have done.
But I told you what happened. I mean, do we lie to her?
I mean, I like her.
Do we lie?
Sorry. I lie? But, well, it depends. Did you love her or not?
As a friend!
Then the most I could do is support Sayori with her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can't comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different.
Not being an asshole.
Yeah, starting by that. Remember, I mean, I won't excuse him, but the emotional intelligence of Bacon is not the best.
Yeah.
I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Alright. It's the day of the festival! Yay! A full day, as I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled up to take it with me. People not better see the flying banner of communism just hanging by my side.
The Soviet Union.
She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event.
What did she feel again?
Remember that she didn't want to be part of it? She wanted to quit.
Oh yeah, she just wanted cupcakes. To bake cupcakes.
I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Crispy Bacon! You're the first one here! Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would come here by now. Wow, this is eerie.
This is Yuri?
Eerie, like, there's no music.
Oh, yeah. I just noticed.
I mean, I noticed the moment that I feel like there's something missing, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah, and there's no sad piano.
Dun, 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 dun,
Sad
dun,
piano.
dun,
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 dun.
dun, dun.
All right, yeah, that was also nice. But I mean, we're back at school. That's all cheery, and it's the festival, and I don't know.
Something's missing.
Monica's placing a little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. It must have been the one she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. Asshole. You'd think that on days like this, on days this important, she'd try a little harder.
Why? Why again?
I say that, but I suddenly remembered what Sayori told me yesterday.
Oh, you remember.
Now
right?
you remember. And he just said like 3 minutes ago, he said that he would not stop thinking about what Sayori said.
And then instinctively
Forgot.
Yeah.
And I said, I mean, then again, it's like, I don't know how bacon memories work. Maybe I'm just being insensitive, but he's being insensitive as well.
Yeah, he is.
And I suddenly feel awful. Oh, glad to hear. Knowing that it's not nearly as simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. Asshole. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Crispy Bacon. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
What?
Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammered, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? Told you. That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. It's because you are.
You're talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Crispy Bacon.
Okay.
I mean, you made the choice. The moral guilt is on your field. But I hate Crispy Bacon.
Okay.
Now I hate Crispy Bacon. Back then I just thought he was stupid. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right?
Oh, you know it all.
Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Huh?
Huh? Now you're thinking with Bacon. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
I did too.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets?
Yeah.
They came out really nice.
Let's
sure.
talk about something else.
I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid down on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel.
Mm-hmm.
I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones that they performed during our practice. What's this? Oh, remember that Natsuki played Jump by Van Halen?
Yeah.
Those are good times. Remember when we had fun on the literary club? Ah, they were good times.
Yeah, they were good times.
I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before.
Percent. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. And wait, let me read the fine print. No, it's just get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. What? Who is she talking to? Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Who? Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Uh-oh. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What do you mean?
What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Crispy Bacon? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? Yeah, what were you thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's what she needs. That's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. It looks strangely similar to
to mine.
Crispy Bacon's house. Well, anyway, I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it a crime of breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Say,
God damn it! No. No, this doesn't feel right. My heart is pounding.
my blood is boiling.
No, this is no time for this.
I'm sorry.
You fuck.
I'm sorry. All right. Yeah.
I got chills on my spine.
What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can't be real. Sawyer wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago.
Just take it off.
That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sawyer I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession, this has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my head, in my ears, still in my head. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, brought her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of her relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. There's nothing. This is not some game where I can reset and try something different.
Huh?
I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Ta-da!
You fucking whore. Wait,
We're not done yet.
we're not?
We are not done yet.
We're not.
This
Don't put
It's only the
cheery
beginning,
music.
Snake.
Don't put cheery music. What?
blah, 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 blah. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any tension she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and the catch to me.
What? Wait.
It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups who
Did you
just call
download the
together.
game properly?
Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway.
Maybe.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs.
Clubs.
There really aren't many that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Crispy Bacon? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. What?
No, I'm just still processing. Don't mind me.
Well, in any case, I mean, it's just time to end the episode there, so I'll just take a short mental health care break.
Get out of my head.
Get out of my head? Get out of my head.
You fuck. You fucking fuck. I hate you with all my life.